Video games.
Yes.
Video games.
No video games.
No video games.
We're talking porn from now on.
Porn. Welcome to the Porn Podcast.
The porn podcast. The only way we get views, baby.
Yeah. Thank you to all 600 of our viewers last week. I can't believe how incredibly disappointed you were when you heard two retards talk about video games and masturbating instead of your porn.
Pretty much.
I mean, to be fair, if you want porn, why are you on YouTube?
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. Should I say a porn site? I don't know if.
I mean, just go on to any other tube site.
Yeah, or just type it in on Google and just a porn, or just type in porn on Google and it will take you somewhere better. Like, I don't why YouTube? I mean, because they've clearly typed that in the search bar.
It's the only way. It's the only way, because no one gives a fuck about us otherwise.
Not yet, Aaron. Okay, not yet.
Oh, we'll be big one
We'll
day.
be kings of the podcast.
Oh, surely. But yeah. So I'm gonna probably put porn again in the title of this one. I think that's our best thing to do.
Yeah. So immediately, let's talk about porn real quick.
Okay. Let's
So it's not a clickbait.
Maybe I should just make some sexy noises into the microphone. That was very realistic.
Good, isn't it? Yeah.
Now that I'm on the spot, I can't think of any sexy noises.
She knows. She doesn't. She can never tell I'm faking it. So.
I can't think of any sexy noises. Oh, jeez. Anyway, welcome to the Thicc N Creamy podcast.
Yes.
With me.
Much more related to porn than games, but yes.
With me, Aaron O'Keefe.
Yes.
And him.
Me, McSausage Man.
Oh, it's going to be a barnstormer today.
Yeah, boy.
So, how do you like your disabled girls? I'm going somewhere with this. How do you like them?
I don't know. I've never thought about it.
So let me tell you something that you might find erotic. Okay. I've been playing a Japanese hentai visual novel, but not the main one I've been playing. I've taken a break from that this week because I've had a busy week. And I wasn't ready to go back into the sexy Civil War that was playing out. So I jumped back into Katawa Sojo, a game where you play a young man who has recently become disabled through a heart condition. So he has to take medication. And he gets sent away from his regular school and he gets placed in a special school for disabled people.
Right.
And wouldn't you know, in this school are 6 lovely disabled girls for you to pick from.
Oh, you get to pick?
You get to pick. Well, they can't do much to stop you, can they?
That's true.
They're disabled. There's nothing wrong with being disabled.
No, nothing wrong with it.
No. So I am currently trying to woo a lady. And
yes.
Would you like to guess her disability? So it's all physical disabilities.
Physical disability. She has
a dick.
Multiple. I'm gonna say multiple sclerosis. Is it multiple? Sclerosis?
I mean, no. She is an artist, and she has no arms, so she paints everything with her feet. But to currently get with her, I've had to be quite rude to the other disabled girls in the school. But I've only just really started this run through of the game, which is free, by the way. So go check out Katawa Sojo if you want. But I'll have more updates with that game and my other hentai visual novel next week. And as a little update, my girlfriend is willing. I will repeat, willing. To play through another hentai visual novel with me, so that'll be that'll be a great time.
Were you going to play together, or
we're going to play together? Probably
that is interesting.
Probably like read the lines as normally if we play games together and the games don't have narration, we read the characters. So
that's awesome.
So that's going to be
super cute. I like that.
That's going to be it's the best. But I haven't tried it with a sexy game. So
particularly, is it going to be a Japanese visual novel as well?
Oh yes, it's a Japanese one. It's the one where the protagonist gets raped if he loses any fights.
Okay.
So Monster Girl Quest is what we're going to play.
Okay.
Because I'd rather play the game that I'm playing now with all my wives, Evenical. But I kind of want to save that for me.
Yeah, that's your time.
This is my time with my with my wives.
Anyway, you don't want your girlfriend getting jealous of the amount of wives you have. You know what I mean? But they take good care of you.
As far as real video games, this week I have been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
How is that? I've never actually played it.
A charming piece of hot garbage.
Really? Is that bad?
I mean, it's not. I don't know. It's not bad. You can tell the developers have really put a lot of effort into this game. It looks really good. It looks great, in fact. But the combat is shit. It's like, have you played it?
No, that's the thing. That's what I was going to say. It looked like. It looked interesting because apparently it's supposed to be somewhat historically accurate and that. But when I was watching like the gameplay trailer of it, I was like, that gameplay looks proper clunky and awkward.
It is very clunky. So the way the sword swinging mechanics work is you have to move your mouse in a direction you want the sword to go and then click. But if you want to do a side-to-side combo with your sword, you have to move your mouse, click, move your mouse, click, move your... It's really dumb.
It sounds awkward.
Yeah. And you think playing with a controller might be better, but the movement with the controller feels almost tankish.
Really?
Yeah, it feels slow and unresponsive, which is really strange.
Yeah.
So I started playing that. How
is it story-wise, though? Is it okay?
Story-wise, it's pretty decent. I haven't got too far on it. So it starts off, you're in a small British English-looking town in the medieval era. You're the son of a famous blacksmith, and basically the premise was your father and you had made a sword for some sort of higher-up nobleman. And before you get to have a chance to deliver the sword to him, your town gets razed to the ground by a huge army of Dutch, German, I don't know, evil foreigners.
Fucking Dutch.
Yeah, the fucking Dutch. So you run away with the sword. Obviously, your mother and father don't make it. So you are found then in a town where your adventure begins, and you basically want to get your father's sword back and get revenge.
Yeah, standard. So
standard story. It's told okay.
Yeah,
but they do the setting really well, and you can tell a lot of effort's been put into the game. It's just, for example, I was walking through a town on the game, the start of town, and a guard was stuck in a walking forward position and just sliding around. Like just moving backwards, just sliding around the entire town. And like those sort of game bugs I love glitches like that, except when I'm trying to take the game seriously. Yes,
then it takes me out of it. But if it's a goofy game, like it was doing it on Crackdown 3, for example,
right?
I didn't mind it because I thought that was pretty funny. But for example, if I'm playing Metro and I'm really trying to get into the story and something like that would happen, it would be funny, but it would kind of piss me off because I'm trying to get into the game. You know?
There's been a few instances of things being a bit weird in the game, to say the least. But I've been playing that this week. I mainly left Sekiro because I've locked myself out with a good ending, as I said last week. And when I feel like playing that again, it's fine. But still too soon. So
I'm gonna jump on that soon.
Yeah. So what have you been playing?
Right. So I came to the conclusion last week. I think it was on the weekend that I was playing too much League of Legends.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the thing was, I was looking at it myself, and I was thinking, I've been playing this now for 7 years, and I'm still like ending out the season at like Gold 3, which is sort of pretty much exactly middle of the pack.
Right.
So it's just above average, but you're still considered garbage, right? Which is fair enough. It is true. So I'm thinking like, I've been playing it all this time and I'm still not that good, I guess. But I do enjoy playing it. So I did, at first I said I'm retiring completely. I'm not playing it again. But I came to my senses a bit, and it's like, I do still enjoy it, so I'll still play it, but I'm limiting myself to like 1 or 2 games, and that's it. I'm done. Usually 1 game. So it's opened up time for me to play other things.
Awesome.
So on top of Metro, I'll go into Metro a little bit so I can explain a bit more of what's annoying me. But I also started Subnautica.
Wonderful. The original, the first one?
Yes, this one, yeah.
Awesome.
Like, I was so surprised because it literally drops you off on this water planet, but you don't have, like, objectives straight away. It's just like, you need to survive. I'm like, well, how do I survive? And he's just like, I built this scanner, and then it took a while, but eventually things came clear. Like, I need to find ways to feed myself, to make drinkable water and things like this. But they don't make that clear to you straight off, which I love that. You know what I mean? Because it forces you to go out and explore, forces you to go out and experience this planet that you're on and just find ways to survive. And I spent a good couple of hours on it, to be honest. And I did you get an objective where you have to stop like the ship that crash landed from like leaking radiation, and I did that, and I was like, yay, I achieved something finally in this game. And I left the ship and I decided to swim the long way around just to see if there was anything like interesting there. And there was this fish, and it was a very big fish.
Okay.
And it ate me, and I lost everything.
Oh no!
And it scared the shit out of me because it was like, I saw it swimming, and I was like, man, that's a big fish. I'm not going to go near that, so I won't scan it. I'll just swim on. And it looked like it just ignored me. I thought it ignored me. And then I'm swimming, I'm looking, and the next thing I know, it grabs me and then swims in front of me and then kills me, and I shit my pants. So far, I'm so impressed by this game.
Yeah, like, Subnautica is a really cool game.
It does not hold your hand, and I love that. And it's like an experience I've never had before, really, in a game, and it's just phenomenal. Like, so far, so good. Like, really enjoying it. Yeah. So once I finish this one, I may end up buying the new one, to be honest.
So the one thing I like about Subnautica is, unlike a lot of, collecting survival crafting games, there is an end game to it. Yeah. Like you'll get to a point where you win, which I think is what a lot of these games need. Because,
yes, absolutely.
Because, say for example, Slime Rancher. I don't know if you've heard of that.
No, I haven't.
So it's a game where you go around, you collect different slimes, which are these small creatures, and they give you minerals and stuff to help build your base up.
Yeah.
But there's no end game. It's just you're building your base up to collect more slimes so you can build up more, and then I think having a solid goal really helps those games flourish a bit more. I don't think there's anything. Obviously, the goal of Subnautica is to get off the planet.
Yeah.
It couldn't be anything else. And eventually, at the end, when you're leaving your planet and you look back and you can see all your entire base you built and everything you left, it's a really good feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
because knowing there is like the possibility of surviving doesn't make you feel completely hopeless, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know how I feel about the fact that there isn't like a permadeath feature.
Okay.
I know maybe if there was like an option, because I feel like every time I die, and the only punishment is I lose some shit. I don't know how I felt about that. I as weird as it sounds, I felt like I needed to be punished more, you know, because for some reason when I dropped into that game, I wanted like the full survival feeling, you know, like if I die, I fucking die and I have to start again. Maybe if that was an option, I don't know if it is, but maybe if there's like a permadeath option, I think I would probably go for that one.
I would say that as you play the game, the penalty becomes harsher for your death. Because say, for instance, you go off now and you die, it will take you about 2 minutes of swimming or whatever to get back to wherever you were.
Yeah.
Whereas later on in the game, where you have to go really deep, if you die, that is a fucking ball ache.
Yeah.
So it does become a bit more harsh, but I agree. It could probably use a little bit more.
Yeah, there was some interesting twists in there as well. Like I found like a alien tablet or something.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, okay, that's a new layer. There's
a lot of cool things that you find in that game.
Yeah, and it's just the sheer size of it, you know, as well. It's really good. I'm glad I decided to jump on that.
Excellent.
Right, so I'm going to Metro. I have been playing Metro, but this is the first time I think I've ever said this. Audio, right? Last time I complained about like the characters speaking over each other and some of them having like really annoying voice acting and stuff like this. Mm-hmm. But just the general audio on the game is really ruining it for me.
Really?
So yeah, there was a point where you get kidnapped, right? Like you and your a couple of your gang and your wife get kidnapped, right? And the cannibals, and there's like a bunch of people there. It's not you're not in a quiet room. It's like a cult, and there's a load of people there. There's like zero ambient noise, right? And then one of your guys sneaks in to try and save you, and like nobody is making any noise, and the only noise you can hear are like the shuffle of his outfit, you know, like you know, like a nylon shirt or whatever, and you move your arm and you can hear it like rustling and stuff.
Yeah,
it's pretty much all you can hear. There's like no ambient noise. You can't hear like water dripping. You can't hear like a fan. Nothing like that. Like ambient noise.
That's a shame.
And underground. And I've never really noticed it missing until it is missing.
Yeah.
And it honestly ruins the whole environment of where you're at when the ambient noise is either like none or is done so poorly. And I've never really had a problem with audio in the game, but whoever done the audio in this game, you need to like stop. You need to give the job to someone else, because it's just so poorly done, and it's really ruining it for me. I'm not joking.
That is a big surprise, because Metro is obviously not a small game, not a small budget title. No,
honestly, when I finish it, I will go back. I will play back to the part I'm on about, and there wasn't even like if they had some, I don't know, intense music playing while the the cutscene took place, that would have even helped the situation. But
Yeah.
there was no
Nothing.
music, there was no ambient noise, just the shuffling of people's clothes, and it's just fucking. It really pissed me off.
That's a shame.
Yeah, but apart from that, it's the gameplay is still Metro, and some of the like there was one part where you go into like an underground bunker and it's pitch dark, and there are like these super fast like giant spiders that get harmed by light, and the only thing you've got is like a little flashlight and then your audio to hear them shuffling around, and that part was fucking phenomenal.
That sounds really cool.
I was on my toes the entire time because you can hear them shuffling around behind you and stuff like this, and you're like flinging your camera around trying to find them right before they start attacking you. And I was on the edge of my seat. It was great. My heart was pumping, and it was done so fucking well. But some of the cutscenes and just some of the areas just have awful audio, and it's ruining it. But yeah, apart from that, it's just it's a decent game. Like,
Okay, that seems like a shame.
it is.
Hopefully,
It really is.
what I will tell you next will cheer you up.
Hey.
So, so are you aware of video games?
Yes.
Okay, good. And more importantly, the series of Borderlands.
Yes.
I'm not a big fan of Borderlands, to be quite honest with you.
No, I played the second one. I think it was bought for me as a birthday present. And I was just like, thanks, man. Cheers.
Oh, you ungrateful son of a bitch.
Hey, it was more.
Any game people buy me, I force myself to love.
Look, it was more convincing than that when I accepted it.
Oh, thanks, man.
Nice
going, bitch.
I think it was bought off a friend. For me, from a friend.
Not even any porn in here.
But I tried playing it. I give it the benefit of the doubt because I didn't really find the first one interesting at all.
Nope.
And after about 4, 5, maybe 6 hours of playing it, I just don't like it. It's not good.
Well, let me tell you things. So, Borderlands 3 is being launched as a Epic Games Store title first before coming to Steam, because games do that. Whatever. So, as a big protest, everyone went on Steam and review bombed Borderlands 1 and 2, right?
I don't get that.
So, no, but even better. So everyone was hating on it, like negative reviews, being like, "Oh, you guys are practically Nazis. You're all fucking Hitler." All that fucking junk. Yeah. So Borderlands obviously were like, well, the team behind it were like, okay, so people are review bombing us on Steam, and we're bringing out the game on Epic. Oh, okay. They took the games completely off Steam. I'm like, okay, fuck you. None of the games are on Steam anymore.
This is so dumb.
I think it's such a fucking ballsy move, and I love it.
Yeah,
I thought that was really funny.
That's
because
pretty cool.
Just fucking, if you really want to play Borderlands that bad, just download the fucking Epic fucking game store.
Honestly, it makes no difference.
They give you free games.
Yeah, all right. Aside from the extra features Steam have, just get fucking Discord if you want to talk to your friends.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no big deal. Like, it is a little annoying. All right, fair enough. But come on, it's quite a small download, I'm pretty sure. And it's really that big a deal.
Yeah. I mean, I could understand when it got to a point where there was like, or there is, I should say, you play fucking Epic, Steam, there was Origin, Battle.net, everything. That got a bit irritating.
Yeah, it is irritating.
But if you really want to play the game, just fucking play it. Just download the thing.
You got to do it, innit? Like, don't get me wrong, if there was, like, if Epic and Steam were, had everything, and these fucking, developers, whatever, publishers weren't making their own download thing like Origin and Uplay and stuff like that. If it all went there, then I think just the 2 or maybe 3 competing against each other would be great news. But then you go like EA and Ubisoft and Blizzard,
Irritating.
whatever, making their own, and then it's like loads of downloads that you have to do because they'll, if the developers make their own game, obviously they put it on their client and nothing else usually. And it makes it super frustrating because you have to go, right, which one am I logging onto again? Is it Steam? Is it Uplay? Is it Origin? Is it fucking Battle.net? All that nonsense. And it would just be easier if they were all in, all on either Epic or Steam. But it looks like Epic are picking and choosing what's really going on on their platform. So I don't know, man. It is annoying. I sympathize with that. But, I mean, there's easy ways to work around these problems.
But it's also hilarious.
To be honest,
I think it's wonderful what they've done. So that's some fun facts for you.
Yeah,
and
but hang on, sorry, 2 seconds. Just the review bombings part. I mean, everyone who's bought Borderlands 1 and 2, like, I don't think anybody's going to go out their way and buy that anymore. Like, whoever wanted to play it has probably played it by now.
Yeah, but they were less saying they were only leaving bad reviews so they could say how much they hate Epic releasing 3 on the Epic. No, yeah, we start again.
And it was only
they were only review bombing it just so they had a platform where they could say how unhappy they were with the new Borderlands game not coming to Steam as well.
Well, it was coming to Steam. It's just a timed exclusive.
So yeah, that sucks.
Just wait, man.
Should I tell you what else sucks?
Well, what else sucks?
Me. I fucking suck, and I'll tell you why. So, I don't know if you've heard of this small company called Bethesda.
Yeah. Have you done?
Bethesda, like I say, I play mobile phone games sometimes when I'm taking a shit. We've covered this.
Yeah, we covered
this. They released... I love Elder Scrolls. So they released an Elder Scrolls game on the mobile phone. It was called, or it is called Elder Scrolls Blades.
Oh, yes, I've seen this. Yes.
It looks really pretty for a phone game. Yeah. But I started playing it. And first of all, it does not control well. It controls as well as you would imagine. You have to point and click where you want to go on the map in front of you, and it's obviously viewed in a first-person mode like Skyrim. The combat is strange. You have to hold down parts of the screen until your cursor goes red, and then let go, and that'll swing your sword in that area.
All right.
And of course, it's the same. They're bringing in elements of Elder Scrolls I hate. They're bringing in weapon degradation, item degradation, and like all that shit. Obviously, because it's a mobile phone game, you have energy as well. Yeah. And the premise is you're helping rebuild this town from scratch because it was burned down by bandits. And you do that by going off on small adventures and bringing back supplies to build, which sounds, now that I've said that out loud, terribly boring. And the good news is, it is terribly boring. So I sat down for a while and I was playing it. I was like, I signed up for the early access because I was like, I'm really curious about what this is going to be like.
Yeah.
So I was there and I was playing it, and I was like running out of energy. I was like, oh fuck, I have to wait like fucking, an hour to rebuild or like to re-get my stamina or whatever.
Is this how they get in the microtransactions?
Yeah, and obviously with the items you have to build the town up with, you could probably buy them as well. But I didn't get that far because I was there, in my underwear playing this game in my room, just on my phone, on my tiny phone.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait, I own Skyrim on 9 fucking devices. I own like fucking 6 versions of it on my PC alone. And my PC has a big ass fucking wide monitor.
Yes.
I'm sitting in front of it on my phone playing like Skyrim Lite with worse qualities, worse graphics, worse controls, worse sound, worse everything.
Like,
and I'm like, who is this for? Who wants to seriously fucking... Who doesn't own Skyrim, firstly? Because I'm pretty sure, like, my grandmother on Skyrim.
Yeah,
And she doesn't have a electronic device to play it on. So I was there like playing it. And I was like, wait, this is stupid. And I stopped and I uninstalled it. And I was like, good. And anyone who has it, what are you doing? And why are you playing this? Why is anyone looking to fucking play this game? There's chests you can open, and obviously looting is one of the best parts about an Elder Scrolls game, because you like loot, you upgrade your shit.
Yeah,
you can find chests in the game, and you have to wait a certain amount of time until they open.
But you can open it now if you give us this much money.
Yeah, spend some gems. Open your silver chest now and get some items. So I played it for a bit of a day, and I was like, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And like, maybe some people want to fucking... Even if you want to do this, if you want to play Blades, I used it for a bit, and it used like 20% of my phone battery. Because it is a good looking thing on the phone, but fucking garbage. Why would I felt like a silly sausage.
It's because you are a silly sausage.
I am a silly sausage.
I could have told you. Like, let's be honest. Like, mobile phone games are literally just a cesspool of microtransaction stuff.
And also, do you know what? The Skyrim on my computer has mods on it. I've got like the big anime titty mod. I've got the mod where I can like fuck everything, which is amazing because you can literally start up those conversations about wanting to fuck anything with anyone. So like you could be like playing and you'd be robbing something, and one of the guards would be like, "You will pay for your crimes against Skyrim and the people," and you could be like, "Yeah, but what if I suck your dick?" And like, because that part obviously isn't voiced, they're like, yeah, okay, sure. And like, right in the middle of the street, your character will start sucking their dick, and you're like, yeah.
It would have been better if
get out of this crime.
It would have been better if you went, let me suck your what is it? Let me suck your sweet roll. What's the matter? Somebody stole your sweet roll.
But yeah, so where's that option, Blades, on the phone? Like, where's that fun option? It's not.
Let me give you my tips and tricks on how to play mobile games. Right, so you download it, and you're like, "Oh, I need a poo." So you go have a poo.
Every time I download anything, that's what happens.
You sit down, you take a poo, you take it nice and slow. You don't rush it. You just let it flow, right? And then you play in the game. Oh, you've run out of energy. You must wait 1 hour to recharge some energy, and then you can play again. Oh, okay. Lock your phone, wipe your ass. Don't play it until your next shit. Happy days.
Pretty much.
That's literally all mobile phone games are for.
Yeah.
Don't ever spend money on it, because I promise you, the whole thought, this game was not built around a story idea. This game was built around an idea of how to charge money for it.
Indeed. So and again, a better experience for the Elder Scrolls on the computer.
Yes.
Why would you want it on your phone?
Just mod the shit out of it. Have some fun with it. Why are you playing mobile phones? Just get a Switch. Just come on.
Yeah.
Problem.
Get on the Switch. Even better.
Get on the Switch. You can play on a bigger screen, better graphics, better games, and guess what? You don't have to pay to fucking play the game after you run out of stupid energy shit.
Yeah. Hey, should I tell you who else is stupid?
Oh, God, please.
You. No. There's an amazing game called Fallout 76. I don't know if you have heard of it, but some people have. And they're adding repair kits to Fallout 76, which, incidentally, is a requested item in the game.
A repair kit for the game, or
it should fucking be, right? But yeah, so
I got him.
So Bethesda, the good company, is like, you know what? We've listened to these people. We know they really want repair kits. They can be earned in the game, but the easiest way to unlock them is just if you give us a little bit of money.
Oh, they have not.
If you just give us just a little bit of money, then you can have the repair kits right now.
How much? How much? Tell me how much.
There is
much?
no price on the on the thing right now. But yeah,
It's fucking typical. They promised like nothing like this. I feel so sorry for the people who are invested in this game because they are getting shafted.
Yeah.
I love Bethesda, but man, they dropped the ball with this one big time. And I was actually looking forward to this because me and you actually talked about this game when it was announced. And obviously you straight away were like, nah, it's going to be shit. And I'm like, give it a chance. And well, let's just say I think you were right from the start.
Thank you.
It was never going to work. I say never. It could have worked, but man, they went the wrong way about it. Like no NPCs and all your stories like reading and stuff like that. That was the first thing that turned me away from the game because that sounds dull as fuck.
It is. It is. I haven't even played it, and I'm passing judgment.
Yeah, well, I think they totally deserve it, to be honest. At this point,
Resident Evil 2.
Oh, okay, yeah, the remake is it or the original? What are you talking about?
The remake. Guess what?
What?
As you play through it, you can unlock things such as costumes, weapons, concept art.
Yes.
Shit like a samurai sword. Or a samurai edge handgun, I should say.
Oh, sick.
A submachine gun, a rocket launcher, and a minigun. All of them come with infinite ammo.
Yes.
Hey, well, you don't wanna unlock them in the game? Pay them $5 and they'll unlock everything for you in the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a new announcement from Capcom. £4 or $5 pay them that and they'll just unlock all the stuff in the game for you.
Where's the challenge anymore, man?
All of these items are unlockable in the game.
You're paying for cheats.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're paying for cheats.
Well, in regards to the guns with unlimited ammo, you're paying for cheats.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah. Haha.
Like you're taking the fun out of it.
So that's cool.
No.
Right? Right? Why isn't any of this stuff cool today?
No.
Gosh.
Nah, this is stupid, man.
It is.
Stop.
It is.
It's ruining my day.
pay some money, unlock all the stuff. Speaking of people liking money, excuse me. The Tomb Raider games, the most recent ones, which I think have been average, especially the most recent one.
I still haven't played it. That's next on my list.
The game's producer, Jonathan Dahan, I think that might be correct, has said he would be extremely surprised if he didn't see more of it. So if you liked another generic over-the-top third-person shooter, more of them are coming on the way.
They're my guilty pleasure, man. I really enjoyed the other two, and I know it's kind of super linear and stuff like that, and a little predictable. But honestly, like the first one of the new ones, I thought was sensational.
Yeah, me too. I thought it was good fun.
Really good. Second one, obviously, it's never gonna be as good. Like
why?
They never.
It's the second one. It should be better.
I know.
Because it's come after it.
Yeah, but like, it's always hard to follow up a masterpiece, and it was. Like, I think it was anyway. But I still enjoyed the second one. And obviously the third one sort of mixed responses. Some people said it was great. Some people said it was, well, I think yourself said it was ended up, if you really look at the story, I think it ends up, it's just kind of pointless, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Was that you?
That was me. I can't remember the exact thing, but yeah.
So along those lines. But I'm looking forward to playing it. After I finish Metro, I really want to play Sekiro, but I can't keep dodging games. Otherwise, I'll never play them. So I need to buy the new Tomb Raider next, and then I will get Sekiro after that.
Big.
And then Mortal Kombat 11, I think. Woo! So excited.
That should be good. That should be good. A little bit of Apex Legends news.
Oh, okay.
So this could be taken as a rumor.
Right.
They I mean Respawn, are aware of the interest among fans in a Nintendo Switch version of their game.
Huh.
They are working on a bunch of things and have not said no to this.
Cool.
Which, that'd be great. That'd be cool.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
I don't want to play. I haven't got it on my computer anymore, but I might have a look at it if it's on the Switch. I think that I wouldn't mind playing that handheld.
Yeah, I think this, and I'm not gonna lie, going from the computer to a console, it's very difficult to play.
Well, I'm shit anyway.
It's honestly, I felt I can't. Well, I think I described in another podcast how I felt playing it, but it's not as good.
No.
Yeah, but I mean, on the Switch, you might maybe mix it up a bit. I don't know, but yeah, why not? I mean, it's on everything else, so find a way to bring the Switch. Give the Nintendo some love.
Exactly. So cool.
That's always
bit of
always
fun
nice
stuff.
I tell you what, though, that Tetris Battle Royale.
Tetris 99.
Have you played it?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so addicted.
It's great.
Like, I don't have a Switch, but one of my best mates does. And every time I go over his house, I'm like, give me a fucking Switch right now, bitch. He's like, why? I was like, I want to play Tetris.
No, it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
I love it, man. That Tetris is genius. I absolutely love it. Don't get me wrong, I'm pretty shit. I think the best I've ever done is like 6th place. And that was once. But outside of the fact that I'm awful, I absolutely love it. It is so addictive. So addictive. And I'm honestly
really
debating getting a Switch purely because of that and Super Smash Bros. Obviously, but that as well.
The reason I like Tetris more than I like other Battle Royale games is because when you go in to play Tetris, you know you're going to play the same game again and again. Yeah. But this Tetris 99 really mixes it up and makes it a decent thing.
Oh, absolutely. Like when you can... Sorry, carry on.
No, go on.
So when you can choose like who you can attack, who you attack can really like affect how the game's going to go for you. Because I remember turning it from randoms to attackers. Yeah. So obviously whoever's attacking you, you send your shit to them. Yeah. And I remember I was like maybe like 2 minutes into the game and I changed it to attackers and I didn't realize how many people were actually attacking me at the time. And I pressed it down and then like 6 different arrows went from my fucking thing to like 6 different people. And I got absolutely slammed with those squares afterwards. It was unbelievable. So I've just left it on random now. Otherwise, you get absolutely destroyed. So there's my tip for Tetris. Do not attack people. Do not go for KOs. Do not go for badges. Just leave it on random or you're going to get fucked.
That's my tip for life. Don't attack people.
Don't attack people.
Just be nice.
Be nice. Play video games.
I mean, you could play video games. You could play PlayStation 1 video games. Because the PlayStation Classic has once again dropped down in price.
Ooh!
I only have the American price here, but it is about $30.
Shut up.
$30, and at this stage, how many games? Bear with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20.
20 games?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No, it's getting to a point now where I'm like, I can't remember why everyone said it was bad.
Why did people say it bad?
Yeah.
Did we talk about this last week?
No.
Sure we did.
I don't know.
I think we might have, but...
Yeah, I feel like at this price, if I now see it for about £20, I might buy it.
Yeah, definitely. I think why not?
Yeah.
That'd be a good.
It's got some good games on there as well.
Yeah,
I know it hasn't got the top games, some of them, but I think it's got some solid hits in it.
Yeah, definitely.
So
definitely.
It's got games like Tekken 3. They have Grand Theft Auto, Final Fantasy 7, Resident Evil Director's Cut, Metal Gear Solid. I know there's more that some people wanted out of it, but hey, if worst comes to worst, buy it and hack it and get emulating on it.
I mean they obviously couldn't put every single one on there, but I mean I think the ones they did choose are pretty solid picks.
Yeah, I would
Obviously,
have liked to have
everyone.
seen Gran Turismo 2 on there.
Yeah,
To be quite honest, but
that
otherwise
was a good game.
it seems like it's $30, whatever.
Yeah, I mean you can make some awesome drinking games out of some of the games. I mean, play Crash Bandicoot, man. You can easily get a drinking game out of that.
Crash isn't on it.
Wait, what?
Crash Bandicoot isn't.
Crash Bandicoot isn't on there.
Neither is Spyro. Spyro the Dragon.
Never mind. You know what? It sounds like it sucks. Don't buy it. Play something else. That's fucking stupid.
I know. It's really
What the
really smelly.
fuck?
Really smelly.
I don't get it. Why?
I know. It's
Oh, what?
yeah. So
Fuck. Never mind then. Nah, fuck that thing. Fuck it. Buy it for 10.
I know.
Fuck you.
I know. I don't know why those games aren't on there. You think Crash would be?
Look, some of the biggest games. Do they have? Oh, what was it? Crash Bash. Do they have Crash Bash on there?
No, but Crash Bash was amazing.
Why? They're like some of the PlayStation's best games.
Crash Bash. I had
Was that
such
PS2
good
though?
fun.
Actually,
PS1.
That was PS1, was it? Fucking amazing game. My favorite Crash game of all time. That is.
So
I love that shit.
it is, and Crash Team Racing as well is really good.
Also a great game.
I told you before about putting some cardboard on your face with Nintendo.
I remember that very well.
So, of course, the Nintendo Labo VR is maybe released. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't fucking know. If not, it's coming out soon. But
Yeah.
obviously it comes with some experiences. Nintendo are calling it for the VR kit.
Right.
So now let me tell you what they're now adding compatibility to. The games Super Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild are both getting free updates to allow them to be compatible in VR.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you say this. You say, oh, okay. But it's not okay at all.
Tell me why.
Because number one, it's cardboard. And it's attached to your face.
It is, yeah.
But also, there's no straps.
Yeah, that's fucking...
Also, the Switch is heavy.
Yeah.
Also, so how the fuck are you going to do it? Because, like, you have, say if you set up a pile of... You're going to have to set up a pile of books on a table up to your eye level height. You're going to have to balance your face in there like you're at the fucking opticians. And then, can you imagine if you're playing with the controllers? The controllers, like, attached to the Switch as well?
I'm confused as to how this is going to work. If there's no straps on it, how does this stay on your face?
As in, you hold it there.
Oh, you can't though. How are you going to play games?
So I'm gonna send you, as we're doing this podcast, a picture of someone with the VR kit on their face.
Okay.
So let me copy this image.
Copy it over. Send it to me, big boy.
Paste it. So look at the top right child.
Where are you sending this on? Discord.
Okay. Top right child.
Wait, they are actually holding it. What the fuck?
They're holding it on their face.
Top right. Oh my god.
So the top right is obviously the one meant for VR with any other games. So there is no straps on the side. There's no place they can even ever put straps. Also, it's cardboard.
Oh, I see how it works. The controllers are on the side
Yes.
of the headset, so you literally have to hold it to your face the entire
You have to
fucking
press
time.
premium cardboard into your face. So here's where
Dumb
it gets,
as fuck.
yeah, here's where it gets sillier, in my opinion. First of all, remember the Switch is not as light as a phone that they sometimes put in these VR units.
Yes.
So they are, for the Odyssey game, they are just having you be able to play 3 mini games in it with Mario in the Odyssey universe.
Right.
The Breath of the Wild is allowing you to play the entire game in VR.
Oh my God.
But here's where it gets worse. The resolution of the Switch in comparison to an Oculus,
Right.
terribly low, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that low resolution is going to get split between both eyes and
Yeah.
is going to look like hot garbage.
Yeah, like, because think about this now. You need to have your hands literally at your face the entire time you want to use that VR unit.
Yeah.
Your fucking arms are going to be so sore,
It is.
especially when you've got biceps as big as mine. You're going to get like cramp and all that shit.
You are a very strong boy. That's correct.
You're going to get cramp. It's just going to be an awful experience.
It is. Yeah.
Like, by the looks of it, they're really just pushing the advertisement for kids, which I guess.
So what I am assuming is that the rumored next gen, or not next gen, the rumored new Switch reimaginings are going to be better suited for VR. I think.
Right. Probably.
That's what I'm estimating.
Well, to be honest, it looks like they've worked on the actual controller side of it from the pictures I've seen anyway. They look, the pads actually look more, controller like. The grips, the way like an Xbox pad, the way it like curves.
I've not seen a picture.
But from I don't know if it's a legit picture, but
Okay.
the pads, like on an Xbox or PlayStation pad, where you hold it, it's like curved.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like the remotes either side have that. It looks just like it's more comfortable to use, and I guess
Okay.
it's maybe a more powerful console. I don't know too much about it.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
Well, what I've heard rumored is that there's going to be 2 reimaginings of the Switch. One will be a portable only model, similar to the 2DS, which was a technical downgrade from the 3DS, made and targeted more for children.
Right.
And then there is a advanced model, which is going to be better hardware than the Switch, as it is now, aimed at more hardcore gamers. So it doesn't look like your regular Switch is going to be outdated.
Oh, definitely not.
But those 2 are the options there, and I'll have to wait and see until they're announced if I'm gonna splash
Yeah. Honestly,
cash.
totally honest, I don't own a Switch, but I've always, until I actually played on a Switch and experienced a Switch, I was so skeptical. I always thought, like, this is going to be a bag of ass, because there's not an actual console, is it? Like, the console is the screen, the little screen, and then you plug that into, like, a docking station, and then you can play it on your big TV. And the graphics are really, really good. You know what I mean? And the games that come out on it are, like, really, really good. And then you literally just plug it off the thing, and then put the controllers back on the side, and then it's the screen on it is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'm so impressed with the Switch, and as soon as I heard about it, I was like, this is going to be a bag of ass. This console is going to be shit. And I'm happy to say that I have been thoroughly proved wrong.
And if you are happy and you know it, clap your hands. Nice.
Nice. Most of my table sort of moved with that.
Wow. Did you miss?
No, I just have my elbows resting on the table.
Oh, I see. A lazy clap.
It was a mistake.
A lazy
clap. Yes, there was a lazy clap. I only have one thing I really want to talk about. There's like a bunch of news that, honestly, it's more of the same.
Yeah,
every week.
slow week.
Slow. It's so like there's one story I'm looking at right now. The Activision spying on pregnant employees. Like, I don't care. You know what I mean?
I do kind of care.
I don't. I mean, it's Activision burning a fire. Give a fuck.
Why the fuck do they need that information?
Exactly. I mean, this. I don't know. I mean,
And also, it is psychologically bullying their employees because they're saying you don't have to do this.
Is this actually part of the story? I haven't actually read into it.
Activision's. I can't remember the dude. Can't remember this guy's name, but he has obviously said to people like, "We want this information, but you don't have to give it to us." But that is holding a metaphorical gun to your employee's head, because they're going to give them to you. If your company is asking for those details, then as a employed person in a industry which is sprinkled with layoffs at the moment,
well,
what choice do you fucking have?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't really know. To be honest, again, it's not really something I'm that bothered by. I know it sounds awful. It sounds awful.
It is awful because these people are also being offered for every one day they go on this app and fill in information about their pregnancy. They're given a $1 gift card.
Right.
And obviously that'll add up, but the information that they're fucking giving them is priceless. And the information, as well, they say is going to be anonymous within the company, but it's not anonymous within the company, is it? Because not many people get pregnant all the time in work.
Yeah.
So it's going to be easier to deduce who is getting pregnant. And because of these, people are afraid of layoffs. People are generally worried about this because with this information, they can see how much time they have off work. Why do they need this fucking information otherwise? If not to earn money off this in the end of the day.
Here's what I thought.
Sick.
Look, here's what I thought on this, right? If these lovely women feel like they're being mistreated in work, they can talk to a lawyer and they can get stuff done.
But Activision isn't doing anything illegal. If I put a gun in front of you and tell you it is up to you if you want to shoot yourself, and you shoot yourself, what are they going to do to me?
Well, if they're giving them the option and they don't want to give them information, then don't.
Yeah, but it's like I said, it is psychologically bullying them into doing
exactly.
it.
But then,
in that situation, in that workplace, when your employee, your boss says, "We want this information," you don't have to give it to us. And they're pushing big to get this information, then people are going to feel pressured into doing it. I believe is when they can talk to a lawyer. If they feel like they're being bullied by a boss to give over information that they don't want, surely there is some legal recourse they can chase after there. Because it sounds a bit like, I mean, technically they might not be breaking the law, but they might be breaking some fucking, I don't know, moral codes or some shit that maybe they could get a fucking warning for or something. I don't know law, but surely there is something that can be done if you're being, sort of, excuse me,
what's the word, whatever word you use, something bullying, whatever, going on, then surely you can take some legal action there, maybe. I don't know. Again,
it is a smelly story. I dislike Activision for it.
It's Activision. I'm not surprised. It's pretty much why I don't care. It's like not out of the ordinary for me, to be honest. I'm not surprised by any bad story that comes out of Activision. And if you are, ladies, are being bullied out of work, seek legal repercussions.
I believe it is easier said than done.
Maybe.
Because you're getting these people who might feel pressured and stuff at work in this situation would also be pregnant.
Yeah, and surely, like, I don't understand why they want the information for. Like, are they going to sack them because they're pregnant?
They're probably definitely going to sell this information on to other places because no information will ever be kept confidential. If people think, even when they say this information is going to be confidential, if big companies aren't going to share it amongst each other, of course they are. Yeah, it'll be ways to check time people have off work. It'll be ways to cut costs. No other reason would a company want any information other than to make money or to cut costs.
But I don't. I again, it's just like to what end? I don't.
Exactly. But
it's just one of those stories I saw, and I just like.
This is sad This is sad music. This is sad news, and it makes me sad. Music. Tell me something less sad
than Activision spying on pregnant employees.
Yes.
Less sad.
Tell me literally any other news.
Oh, any other news? Oh, okay, right. That's what you were getting at.
It wasn't super clear, but
no, it wasn't.
Tell me something less sad.
All right. Well, again, there's only one thing I wanted to talk about. Again, terrible news about Activision stuff. Yeah, awful news. I just don't care. Something I do care about, though, is people complaining that the Sekiro needs an easy mode. Now, this really grinds my gears. Doesn't matter. Women in the workplace, you know what? Fucking deal with it, right? Sekiro getting an easy mode, not on. Not fucking on. Now, people are saying, making the argument that if a game is too hard, it basically locks content. It locks you out of the rest of the game. And they want an easy mode so they can, the players that are, quote unquote, not good enough can actually experience the full game. Whereas the argument against that is games like Sekiro and Dark Souls and stuff like that rewards players not for being good, but for being persistent. And the actual developer went on, I think it was an interview, saying, like, basically the whole idea behind these Dark Souls games and Sekiro games is because when he was growing up, he didn't have much. He didn't have access to like children's books, so he had to read like adult books, and he didn't understand some of the words.
Yeah.
And he only ended up getting like a fragmented story, but he kept on persisting, and eventually things started to make more sense. He started to learn, and that is what he wanted to push through into his games. You know what I mean? That the story of like persisting, and eventually you'll get through at the end.
That's awesome.
And it is a really cool outlook on the game. But there are genuinely people who don't want to persist. Like for example, the Resident Evil thing you talked about earlier. They don't want to put in the effort to unlock these cheats or these new costumes or whatever. They just want to buy it. They just want to buy through that, the challenge, just so they can get to the bits at the end. It's sad.
Sekiro without the difficulty wouldn't be a fun game.
Sekiro with an easy mode would not be Sekiro.
It wouldn't be a fun game.
It's the same as any of the Dark Souls games. The Dark Souls games with an easy mode wouldn't be Dark Souls. No. You know what I mean? You're meant to die in the game. Like, you're meant to die, you're meant to learn, you're meant to persist. That's the whole point. And that should be evidently clear when you first play the game. Like when I first played Dark Souls, I couldn't get up the starting area. I gave up.
Yeah.
I gave up. And when I found, I looked for a walkthrough, and the guy sent me in the right direction because the main problem I was having, I was going the wrong way. So that is it. That is all to stop me from my journey. I put it off for like 6 months. And he set me in the right direction, and that was it. And then the rest was down to me. And it was, I died, and I died, and I died, and I died over again. But you keep learning, the better armor and stuff doesn't necessarily help you all that much.
No.
It does, but not all that much.
Not so much in
Persistent.
Dark Souls,
It's learning the new obstacles that come at you, and that's what these games are about. That's what these From Software games have always been about. You can't just give it an easy mode, and just so you can get right to the end. It's just you're ruining the art of it. You're ruining the whole point of the game. So if you're one of the people who want an easy mode, fucking stop. Just stop. Persist. Keep trying. You don't get through life without persisting, without trying. That's what these games are trying to fucking teach you, just in a much cooler way. Stop.
Totally agree. It needs the difficulty that it has, which, by the way, isn't... I don't understand how people aren't getting through this game. It's not as hard as Dark Souls now, in my opinion.
Well, that's the thing. Some people are arguing that it is. Some people are arguing that it's harder.
It's not Dark Souls.
Yeah, it's not Dark Souls.
It doesn't play the same. Whereas Dark Souls, you concentrate more on rolling and dodging, perhaps. Yeah. Sekiro is more about parrying, and that's different.
It's all about challenging combat, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's great, and I am having a good time of it. I will get back to it. I just need to start a new game plus and do everything I need to do for the good ending this time. Importantly, would you like to tell me the highest growing porn category currently on the internet?
Oh, just not game porn, just normal porn.
Porn. The highest growing category. I'll give you 3 entire guesses. I'll let you know it is not anime titty.
Damn it. Public.
Voyeur? No.
Oh, that's what it's called. Okay.
It is. Learn your fucking porn.
Stepmother.
No.
Oh, damn.
This is saying something about you.
That's my favorite.
Right now. Stepmother.
Stepmother.
Why not mother? Take up the step.
That's a step too far for me, but last guess then. Fuck. I honestly don't know.
I'll give you a hint.
Group.
Absolutely not. I'll give you a hint, and you can have one more guess.
Okay.
The hint is oof.
Oof. The hint is oof.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait. What?
What?
What is the hint? Just oof.
I mean,
because all I got was oof. I don't know if it lagged or not.
No, you got
is the hint just oof? Is it Minecraft? No, Roblox.
Yes!
Minecraft.
Yes.
Oh my god, you fucking weirdos.
The highest growing category of porn is Minecraft porn.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, but then again, have you look at the picture I've sent you on Discord?
No! Oh, I'm gonna whip my dick out right now. Wait, why has she not got square boobs though?
The model I have sent, there's a Minecraft person, but a big circular titties.
Yeah, I mean everything is square. Her legs, her head, her arms, everything is square. but her boobs are proper like voluptuous and round. It makes no sense.
Yeah, voluptuous is a good word, but yeah, the highest growing porn category.
What in the fuck? So this is related to video games. So that's
amazing.
This is
related to video games. That's why I said it.
Man, that's
would you like to guess the last porn I watched? No, I'm joking. Because I don't think you could, and it is not horror porn.
No, probably. I wouldn't even know where to start. But as you can tell, I'm probably not well versed on my porn compared to most people. But that is an interesting picture. I'm looking at.
Have you had a chance to use your VR set for its intended use yet?
Well,
sad.
I was gonna ask you, if, because I don't think I'm gonna get much chance to use it down here, is maybe I come up there and you set it up for me, You know what I mean? And you leave the room for like 10 minutes while I smash one out, and then I'll be like, yeah, it's great, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, if you want to watch it in my room, I will let you.
Yeah, cool. All right.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm not gonna, smash one out. That was a joke, but hey, we can maybe even do a video on it. Who knows?
Okay.
Live reactions of first time VR porn.
Okay, we'll arrange this for next week.
Yeah, cool.
All right, well, so join us next week with a special video podcast, going back to that format.
Yeah.
Beecham's experience of VR porn.
First live experiences of VR pornography.
That'll be really exciting for you.
Try and find some video game related ones, so that way we can put it in the podcast without it being clickbait.
Oh man. Okay, I'll do.
Have a look. Just type it in, see if anything comes up, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Yeah. Okay, well, there we go then. It's sorted. It's sorted.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Just my apology to the women of Activision. I shouldn't have said the things I said. I apologize. Please, I hope you find it in your heart to forgive me. It's your fault for being pregnant, but it's my fault for pointing it out. I'm sorry.
They didn't want your data collected. You shouldn't have taken so much dick.
Aaron O'Keefe, the man of the people.
Hey, I'm just being realistic.
I love it. No, it is a sad situation now. I hear about it, but yeah, it's not something I feel qualified to comment on. How about that?
Video games. Sick. Are we wrapping it up?
I'm about done, man. Slow week, man. Slow week.
But join us next week for a rip-roaring time. Yeah,
I'll have more energy next week. I'm quite what's the word? I'm quite thingied. I've had a long day.
You sound down. You sound sad.
I'm not down. I'm just tired. I got up at the crack of dawn. I was up at 5:30. I done cardio and I done my weights, and then I went straight to work from there. And I'm just tired is all. I didn't bring the usual pizzazz that I usually do. I did jazz hands when I said that as well, just so everybody knows. I know nobody can see it.
But next week, rip roaring time.
Yes, it's VR porn the law. It's gonna be great.
You can see us masturbate. We should do a challenge. Okay, so next week, this is happening. By the way, this is a challenge. Beecham is gonna watch VR porn.
Yes,
and I'm gonna put the camera pointing at his crotch, and we'll see if he gets an erection.
Yeah, you're gonna trick me. You're gonna put gay porn on. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm not interested in this.
I'm gonna record my own VR experience, so it's me. It's me fucking you, and then when you take off your headset, surprise, I'm actually fucking you.
Oh my god, I can't wait. It's gonna be great. So join us next week for less video games and more porn.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.